That for 12 years we've struggled to break the successive British government's complete slavish devotion to American foreign policy. We have fought to stop British military adventures abroad. We've seen one after another, and yesterday a line was drawn in the sand and we began to break the Western axis of evil. And that is the achievement of the British people from all different backgrounds, nationalities, religions and races that have stood doggedly for 12 years against war and imperialism in the Middle East and everywhere else, and we should salute ourselves for that. We also need to recognise that this isn't the end of it. We've begun to break the axis of evil, but there should be absolutely no doubt at all that Cameron and the establishment are absolutely determined to do everything they can to get back into an American and maybe an American joint French venture in the Middle East and a bombing campaign against Syria. We should demand that not only is there no British military, direct British military involvement in Syria, all military involvement, any sort of support at all for any attack, whether it's the use of bases, use of roads or anything, or aircraft or airspace, or airports, all that should be stopped. There should be absolutely no British involvement, and if there is, there should be absolute rage on the streets of Britain, because it's been absolutely clear what the British majority think. Even the Daily Telegraph yesterday said 11% vote for war. 89% of British people do not support an adventure in Syria. People have had enough after Iraq and Afghanistan and seen what terrible mess those places still are 10 years later, after the promise of freedom and democracy, absolutely devastated by Western bombs and now racked by sectarian division. We should say that enough is enough.